when are we going to hit the streets? Because if the tables were turned, Tinubu and his gang would have turned off Nigeria by today.
About a week ago, a Nigerian youth asked Mr. Peter Obi, when are we going to hit the street for protest? Obi responded negatively by saying that there is no need for protest now. Now, the reason why the Nigerian youth asked Mr. Obi this question is not because Obi lost election, but it is because of the illegality, the suffering, and the government insensitivity to the people. Before I will tell you the reason why Obi's response was negative and why Obi is supposed not to respond like that, let me leave you to listen to this question properly and Obi's response, why I come back to tell you why Peter Obi is wrong about this question.
Yeah, good evening from my end first. Good evening, Mr. President. I call you Mr. President because I know we won the election and the criminals stole it from us. Mr. President, from what we have seen in the past year, we have seen that our ballot revolution will not do it. We have also seen that the courts will not do it for us. They are compromised. We saw the blatant whatever they did at the Supreme Court. And we have seen subsequently how the criminals in government today, I will use the word criminals because we all in this room know the truth. The whole world knows the truth. How they have continued to blatantly put their people, their cronies in power, from INEC to police to whatever arms of government. Mr. President, you and I know and everybody knows that going to the ballot again will not do it for us. Take Imo, take Kogi, take Bayelsa as examples. Take Kano as example. Take Port Harcourt as example. Those states where I'm from is coming up very soon. The same thing will happen. Mr. President, I will differ with everybody in this room and ask you a simple question. Please, when are we going to hit the streets? Because if the tables were turned, Tinubu and his gang would have turned off Nigeria by today. We played by the rule, voted massively, went to the court massively, and we did everything. And they still denied us what was right. Mr. President, there is no constitution today in Nigeria. So when are we going to hit the streets? That is the language they will understand. If you say you don't want people to be killed, they dropped a bomb in Kaduna a few weeks ago. You visited them. They killed innocent people over there. Across the country, people are being kidnapped daily. Coppers going to Zamfara are still in captive for over 4 months, if I'm not mistaken. People can't feed across Nigeria, Mr. President. When are we going to hit the street? That is what they will understand. Because we won the election. And as I round up, Mr. President, you made a statement that people from abroad were calling you, trying to cut deals with you on how to govern Nigeria. We know they don't.
I'm so sorry to interject, Chief Ohaken. If you don't mind, can you please go straight to your question?
The question is, when are we hitting the streets? Thank you, Mr. President.
Okay. Thank you very much. I know how you feel. I know the pain you feel. But let me tell you what I've always said. We are preaching the right things. We will not do it wrongly. I've always said that those who want to answer excellency must come through the excellent way. It will take time. It will look as if it's going to be tonight. But I will tell you, it won't be too far. We are going to do it the right way, and we're going to get there. The people will be with us. They will come to an end one day. There are things I cannot tell. They're coming to an end because hunger, everything, because they can't do it. I have said to people, if you hit the streets, it will be worse for those you're trying to protect, because they are the ones who live in armored houses with armored cars, which I and you don't have. They live a sophisticated life. They are now using billions to refurbish themselves and everything. I said it before, that coppers who genuinely want to serve Nigeria are now in captivity and people are celebrating. They didn't mention them in their celebration. I didn't see their celebration mention, oh, these my people who are in captivity. I didn't see them show prayers or mention those who died in Kaduna in their speeches. So please, let's not allow more to die. Yes, it might be language they will understand, but after more people have been killed and kidnapped and lots of excuse given, my pleading with you is that let us try to continue the same way we've done it so far. We will get there. Quote me anywhere.
Thank you for watching up to this time. Now, let me tell you the reason why I said this response is very, very wrong. Obi made a mistake to respond in this manner. Now, this is my concept. You remember in 2015, 2014, 2013, when Goodluck Ebele Jonathan was the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. The reason why the APC led factional government and they were in opposition then, they were hitting the street every now and then. If Donda goes to 150, 180, they're already in the street. If Jonathan remove fuel subsidy, they're already in the street. Now, if Boko Haram attack then, they will troop out in the street. They will begin to protest. There was a pressure on Jonathan. That was why during the election, before the INEC chairman Tahiro Jega could even say Buhari won, Goodluck Jonathan has congratulated Buhari. Now, what is going on in Nigeria today? We could see that in Kaduna the other day, the military killed civilians. Then we are talking about terrorists killing civilians in Plateau and from so many parts of the country. So where are we going to start from? Is it not enough to hit the street? Mind you, we civilians are not going to enter the street if there is no political leader leading us. This is what I mean. If Atiku, if P2B, if somebody like Kwakwanso is on the forefront, nobody, no soldier, no DSS is going to shoot a bullet. If somebody like Buhari then when he was not president, this man was Soyinka, they hit the street because police could see that these people leading this protest, they are not the kind of people that we are going to insult. Police left the street for them. So that is the same thing I'm saying. Imagine the NSAS protests. If a political leader was there, the soldier will not shoot one bullet. This is what I'm talking about. That we should not just hit the street on our own. We need a leader that will lead us so that they will not take our lives for nothing. So, P2B is supposed not to say that we are not going to hit the street because what is going on in Nigeria now is enough to shut down the country. What are we living for? I was listening to Chinese television interview with people from Plateau State. The governor was saying that the bandits took 112 villages and changed the name. They collect taxes from those villages. They took schools and they occupy schools as their houses. And you said it is not enough to troop out into the street to shut down the country? I think Mr. P2B is a gentleman. I understand what he said, but this is enough to shut down Nigeria. Let me know what you think on the comment section.